Schmack-a-ma-god, my friends! It is time for a track-by-track album battle brought to you by Richard Terhune. Did I pronounce that right? Terhune? Whom? Terhune or Terhune? And he wants me to put the first Montrose album versus the second Montrose album, Paper Money. And, you know, believe it or not, I own both these albums. The first Montrose I got as a hand-me-down from my brother. And Paper Money, I remember seeing it for like $1 somewhere. So I know it had, I got the fire and made and covered it. So I was like, all right, let's hear this. I bought it for $1. And I will say this, a lot of people, you know, y'all know me as the Sammy Hagar hater. I hate him, I hate his voice. And honestly, I mean, I've known Montrose way before even his solo hits, like before There's Only One Way to Suck and Can't Drive 55, shit like that. I knew Montrose way before that. I didn't know Sammy as a solo artist back in the day, because I've known this album since the late 70s. And yeah, you know, my dislike for Sammy, I haven't listened to Montrose in decades, you know? And Paper Money even longer. I think I only listened to it once when I bought it. So I'm telling you now, and I know everybody, oh, Montrose this, Montrose that. It's a kick-ass album, but I'm telling you, I don't think it's that solid. I don't think that first Montrose album, every song's good. I don't think so. I think some of these songs are dated and crappy. And the same I can say about Paper Money. So let's get this started. Rock the Nation versus Underground. Underground sucks, almost as bad as a Sammy Hagar solo song. Rock the Nation kicks ass, great guitar. I don't like the vocals. That's the you know, the weak point of this album, you know? Get somebody else's vocals on here. I would have loved it way more. But I'm giving it to Rock the Nation, okay? All right, Bad Motor Scooter versus Connection, which is a Stone song. I'm giving it to Bad Motor Scooter because musically I think it's better. Lyrically and vocally, it's terrible. I'm going to write a song about a motorcycle and call it Bad Motor Scooter. Sammy Hagar sucks. All right, next, Space Station number 5, which is, in my opinion, the best song on this album, versus The Dreamer. And man, this song, it's pretty kick-ass band-wise, but yeah, the vocals ruin it. But I gotta say, I mean, it's better. All this stuff is better than Van Halen or Van Hagar, Vangina, whatever have you. Eddie Van Halen, Michael Anthony, and Alex Van Halen cannot do kick-ass songs like Ronnie Montrose did. They couldn't. This kicks it more ass, but you still got Sammy there ruining it. Space Station number 5, again, I don't like the vocals, but I think that song rules, and that song gets the point. All right, next. I Don't Want It. Here we go. This is dated boogie woogie, you know, tune from the 70s. I don't care for it. And that's going against Starliner, which is an instrumental, which means there's no Sammy Hagar on it, which means it wins. All right, next. Good Rockin', another dated ass tune. I don't get it. I don't see what's so good about this. Going against I Got the Fire, which Iron Maiden did it better with Di'Anno, because Dickinson also did a studio version, but there's a live version with Di'Anno doing I Got the Fire that I think rules, and much better than this song, but I'm going to give it I Got the Fire versus that dated Good Rockin' song. All right, Rock Candy versus Space Age Sacrifice. Space Age Sacrifice is so boring. Rock Candy has some really cool riffs. So I'm definitely giving it to Rock Candy. Next, One Thing on My Mind. Another one of these dated 70s songs. Does nothing for me. And that's going against We're Going Home, which, oh man, this sucks. And I don't think, that's definitely not Sammy Hagar singing on that song. That's definitely not him. It doesn't sound like him, but it still sucks, and it loses. I'm gonna give it to that stupid dated one thing on my mind. All right, the last song is Make It Last versus the song Paper Money. Make It Last musically, it's just okay. Of course, the vocals suck. Where Paper Money, yeah, the vocal sucks, but it wins because the song is pretty good. I mean, it'd be awesome with a different singer. So, Richard, this is the final score. And I want to thank you, buddy, so much for the donation. I hope you enjoyed it. And everybody out there, I'm glad you're still watching. I appreciate it. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Leave your comments below. What do you feel about Montrose and Paper Money? And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em a gob.